Hello, everybody. I just want to do an introduction to part two. Um, I did not intend to do it in two parts, but I didn't expect for my video to go 46 minutes long. And obviously, I don't want to have it be that long where you have to sit there that long. So I wanted to break it into two parts. I'm doing separate things, editing. Right now, I'm in the phase of taking the pictures with his different gauntlets on, so you can see what he looks like with each on, and in different poses. I will edit those into the video. The second video that's coming up. Um, well, we are in the second video. Anyway, I want to apologize though for the previous video and for any issues I had with focusing on my camera. I mean, between the camera focusing issues and the tripod collapsing several times, I just looked through it and it's a bit rough. It's not my best video, and that's unfortunate because this is intended to be one of my best videos ever. But anyway, once again, the packaging is awesome. I don't want anyone to take away that I think this is a bad figure. By no means is it a bad figure, and it looks awesome. It's just the points that you'll see me bring out and show you point blank. Once again, like the shin guards. But, the only reason is I'm holding it to the standard it says right there, HyperReal. They said that this is the most realistic Darth Vader. And, just have to breathe it. When you look like that, yeah, it kind of does. But then when you get closer, it kind of has that look of, well, the rubber that they used to use on Godzilla and dinosaur figures for kids and stuff. It's great that they used this new and they tried this new technique of using the endoskeleton, and it's a great figure, and I love it, and it's a great Darth Vader. It's a perfect mold of the mask, the helmet. The body armor works great. That's all great. The text, well, as I said, the textile's all great, with the exception of just being a little too long down there. But look, as far as the figure itself, it's a great figure, but it is $80. So that's the one thing that you have to factor in, and that's what I factored in as I went along and reviewed it. This will be more of the review part of it, whereas the first part was more of the unboxing. But it was kind of a combination of both. I'm so sorry. I was very sick and a lot going on, so any technical issues in that first one, and then that's later on, are from that. So I apologize for that, but I hope you watch. I hope you'll enjoy, and thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. So here we go, right into connecting to the second video. And once again, this is just a little intro because it is one video I just broke into two pieces. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. And I hope you do get this. I hope you get this figure. It's a great figure. I just have a feeling it may go down in price at some point. That's just my guess. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope not, because I want it to retain its value. It's a great figure. But there you go. And he does have a great look. It does have a cheap feel, though. I'm very surprised when you feel that that's rubber. I mean, they went to all the trouble to make a metal endoskeleton, and then you have rubber. Whereas even I think 14-inch Star Wars Elite had the faux leather, and it was a full body suit, just like this, but it was faux leather, not rubber. This is $80. That was, heck, I think that was $29.99 when it came out, or cheaper. Alright, anyway, let's get into the accessories. First off, there's this cool one, which I assume goes with, let's see if we can find the right hand for it. Yep, found the hand for it. Let's take this off. Let's see how easy it is to change the hands. Obviously, they have to come off. Oh, hello. Hey, I love seeing that. Check it out, folks. A metal peg, part of his endoskeleton. And it is articulated, so it must have just been that particular one. So I assume we just go straight in like normal. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see. We're going at an angle. I'm putting it in. Okay, there we go. So this is meant to be at this angle. pushed out. Let's see, we're having some trouble here getting it to snap in. Okay. Okay. And here's one thing I really want to say. When I push hard on this rubber, take a look. I feel like it's gonna break, like I'm gonna easily tear it. When I bend his arm, it feels like this is going to tear. It hasn't, but I'm being gentle. But I mean, I don't know why, but I mean, I hate to say it, but it feels like cheap rubber. It's a great figure. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Vader freak. I love all Vaders. This is beautifully done. It's perfectly sculpted, perfectly painted. The textiles are awesome. Um, but at the same time, and the idea of the metal endoskeleton, that's cool. So this goes in here. Now, I guess this is him blocking. Let me go off screen so I can really get an angle on pushing it in there, trying to push this into the hand, and it's not cooperating very well. Okay, there we go. So we hold that out. Okay, sorry about that. It took some excessive pushing and angling, but we got it. So that's him, kind of doing his thing. We can replicate if you want, instead of having him go all biceps here, we can bring it down. We can twist it. But if you notice if you get that too twisted, it's I can easily see it tearing. But so we'll go with turning his head. Boom, he's blocking lights. He's blocking. I guess that would be a blaster shot. So that's what he's doing there with that. Okay, so now, and we're going to try to get everything to the upper left hand corner. There should be images flashing by, and that will be of him with each pair of these hands. And you see he's got the right pointer finger as always. He has the right lightsaber holding hand, right, pointer or choker. Okay, left, is this a fist? Why does he always come with a fist? I've never seen Darth Vader punch anybody. Have you? Okay, no, it's not a complete fist. It's another left lightsaber holding hand. There you go. Gauntlet, I should say. I believe this is just the same as the right one. No, it's a left extended hand. And it does attach to a metal joint, which is pretty cool. That's very cool. I have to say, in all honesty, I don't know if it's worth $80. You got the left pointer finger. I'm looking at what I have from SH Figuarts. Go take a look. And especially the stuff I have from Mafex. You have a left fist. I'm looking at the stuff you have from Mafex, SH Figuarts, and all you gotta do is go to my Darth Vader playlist or in my Darth Vader 6-inch series playlist especially. They'll show you everything by every brand. I have them all. And you'll see that even on those smaller ones, for example, the lightsaber is more detailed. And you would think with all this extra room that it would be more detailed. Now it snaps back in. If I'll go ahead and just put his proper, in my opinion, proper right hand lightsaber holding hand. Does he even have? Okay, that would be upsetting if he does not have a hand that will hold a lightsaber. There should be images cutting in on the upper part. Okay, so we have that right and we have that left. And that's the matching, well, not matching. There's the matching pair there of these. There you go, quick look at those. Sorry, oh my god, 30 minutes. Oh boy. Maybe I should just cut this in half. Okay, so, I mean, it has the right texture. These are hard, very hard plastic PVC. You have a left fist. You have a right choking kind of thing. I guess we could use this to hold the saber. We have a right fist coming at you. We have that right just open hand force gesture, I guess. We have the one that on there now that has the hole in it and is designed to go with this. And then we have a left open one for the saber. He does not appear to have a dedicated right hand. This is as close as you're going to get, and I'm looking down there. So let's go ahead and pull this off and try one more. We'll do one last one. Oh my gosh, every time I pull on this, I feel like I'm going to destroy the rubber. Anybody else who has this, let me know if you felt the same way when you're pulling on this thing and this rubberized. I mean, it's awesome the way it looks. It's awesome the way it bends. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on anything Darth Vader related, but I tell it like it is, and I don't. If I pay a lot of money for something, you notice how people will defend like it is the best thing I've ever had because they don't want to admit that they spent some money that they maybe shouldn't have. Okay, here we go. And one thing too, again, it's bent. I'm going to try to bend it back in the shape. Let's see if we can get him, maybe his finger on the activation. Okay, there we go. There we go. That works. Okay. Okay. Oh, boy. It doesn't get into the joint well. You have to put your finger under his elbow, is what I've already figured out. And then you have to push really, really hard because it wants to keep moving. And it does not want to go into the joint. You're pushing the rubber into, if you can see, the rubber has to fit under the gauntlet. So you have to get that, and then the actual joint itself is way up here. So you're pushing to get it into that joint. Okay, there we go. Alright, so then you've got that. I would say it's awesome. Take a look at the boots, by the way. Boots are awesome, and they even have like a little bend. Let me get close up. So a little bit bent, like like it would be when you're wearing leather. Because I know a lot of you probably wear leather. I do. Okay, 30-minute video. Will anybody even bother to watch this? I don't know. But anyway, what I think. What's my final verdict on this? And I'm trying to think. About it. Okay, the endoskeleton part is awesome. It's a genius idea, a new idea. Is something very cool. The helmet is perfectly made. The textiles, the cloth, the robe, the tunic are great. The paint job is great. The saber is serviceable. And he does come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total hands, gauntlets, combinations, and this splatter of ice is what it looks like to me, but I guess it's supposed to represent him blocking a blaster bolt. On the other hand, and the articulation is fine. Like I said, you can, if you want to get his arm up, you go ahead and get his arm up, and it is natural. But here's the problem. I will bring you the problem again with the leg. I'll show you with the leg. Pull that out. Do you see the rubber? The rubber suit. It's all connected. You pull that too far, that's going to rip. It's already at that degree, it's already stressed, and you can see where I'm not going to go any further. The endoskeleton underneath has great articulation. It gives him a weight. It gives him a realism and really a great figure. But if you go look at my Darth Vader videos, look at some of the ones I have, the Sega ones I have from Japan, the SH Figuarts that cost $50 each, the Mafex that cost $54 each. And go and just compare the many different options you have. In those cases, you have like 12 pair of hands. You have 2 lightsabers. You have one that's for the belt. The amount of detail on them is insane. This is not a bad figure. This is a great figure. But I have to say this. If you're still here, by the way, thank you for being here. But I do have to say, I would not pay $80 for this. I would wait for this to go down. I mean, the articulation is there. It is realistic. Once again, look at the bend. It's awesome that there are no joints that are visible, but they have kind of hidden them pretty well in more recent figures. It does succeed in hiding the joints, but in so doing, all it comes down to, my only real big issue with this figure is the choice to use this rubber instead of using even the faux leather that the Disney Elite 14-inch or 13-inch one has. That was a full bodysuit and that gave it. If you're gonna call it the hyper realistic, then that would allow him to bend, but also it would be tougher because this every time I move it or put, I'm afraid that it's going to tear. But on the other hand, it does give the right appearance of leather. I'm not saying it doesn't. I am saying, I'm going to say this real quick to shut up. I'm going to shut up and say I would wait for this to go on sale. It's a great Vader. I buy every Vader that comes out, except I can't afford, the big ones. But I'm going to have them. I will have them one day. Yeah, oh, yes, I will. The Hot Toys and the Sideshow ones. But as far as the others, I have them all. Please check the videos, the playlist, and you can compare for yourselves. I usually don't say, but my recommendation would be to wait, because $80 for this when I can spend $50 and get those Mayfex ones or the SH Fig Art. This has a much bigger scale. It's 9 inches. Let's just go ahead and show it real slow from the bottom. He comes with a little set, and eventually he will match up and look great with Luke. The packaging itself is absolutely awesome. A plus for that. A plus for this. A plus for all the paint applications. A plus for the molds of everything. One issue, and that's it. But other than that, it's still great. If you have the money, get it. I like it. It's Darth Vader, man. It's awesome. He has great balance. But that's it. I'm beyond out of time. I have gone way too far. I am so sorry for going on so long, but I wanted to give you a true unboxing experience and show you everything. I might break this into 2 parts so that way people can watch it. I don't know if I should or not. I won't. I'm just going to show the whole thing. So again, and then this is where he will go in again. And once you seal it back up, it has Velcro, by the way, right here. Oops. Face plant again, number 2. And the Velcro holds it together a lot like some of the SDCC special editions, like the Kylo Ren one. I also have that video up. I like the material of the boots, by the way, and I like how on the back of the boots, once again, they have that same rubber, but if you take a look, they painted it slightly differently and molded it slightly differently, so you can definitely tell that's not the same. Although in the movies, I believe his boots were all the way around, were they not? I don't think he just had shin guards. I think he had full shiny boots. So if they're calling this HyperReal and 100% movie accurate, that's not 100% movie accurate. So maybe I'm being too hard on it, but that's my review. That's my unboxing. That's my first impression. It's a great figure. Definitely get it. If you're a Vader collector, you must have it. But if you're a casual collector, if you're a Black Series collector, I think it's going to go on sale. I just had that feeling. I don't think it. I considering what I have. Once again, please go look at my Darth Vader or my Darth Vader 6-inch playlist, and you'll see Mayfex Medicom, SH Fig Arts, even the 40th anniversary Black Series, and they have articulation. They look great, and some of them And while you do see the joints in some of them, you can usually hide it pretty well. Once again, that is the advantage of this. You cannot see any of the joints, and that's awesome. I love it. But you've got to be really careful because it literally is rubber, thin rubber. I mean, I'm not gonna say thin, but in places, yeah, like down there where if you stretch the legs too far. So that's my review and unboxing and first impression. 41 minutes. I apologize. I'm so sorry I took so long. I will have hopefully in the top left of the corner there should be a lot of images showing him with his different hands on, and that will be it. I'll have that so that way I don't add any more minutes to this video. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate it very much, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it is. You're all appreciated. You're all. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. Please drop a like. Please drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about it. Share if you can, and then please, if you want, if you like what you see, subscribe. Check out my playlist and my content, gameplay and reviews, and we're gonna have a lot more because check this out, folks. We've got 2 Elita Pops. We've got the Sith Trooper Black Series SD San Diego Comic Con exclusive all coming up, and 3 Final Fantasy characters: Yuna, Riku, and Plague High Art, all Plague High Arts, Lightning, all coming up. All the other things you see there we've previously reviewed, so just check out the playlist again for that. You can just check all Star Wars and you'll find that, or a Lord of the Rings one. It looks great. I love it. It'll look great on my shelf. I might actually just keep him boxed because I think he looks kind of cool in there. But I just want you to know that, there are some drawbacks. Okay, anyway, let me know what you think. It's awesome. Let me fix this up. I don't want to have the final shot not be 100% representative of the work they put into this, because I know they made this without the. I saw the creator, the designers, and they really had passion for this video, or for excuse me, passion for. I wish they did passion for this figure. And see, if you look, even the robe, the inner robe down here, it's very long. It's as long as the cape, but I guess you could just use the cape and kind of pull the cape over. There you go. And then you won't notice that the inner tunic is as long as the cape. It's cool. It's awesome. It's a new idea. It's a step forward. You you do have some, but I don't think at the current price of $80, I think it's a little high. That's just me. I think it might end up being on a sale. It's probably gonna kill me, but give me a heart attack. But I could see it going down by half because you're competing with SH Fig Arts, who are $30 cheaper, and Mafex, who are $30 cheaper, and even your own Black Series figures where you've released the best one made yet. And then, even though this is its own scale, so you're either competing with those, or you're competing with Sideshow and Hot Toys, which are $200, $300, $400, usually $300 to $400, and those are awfully hard to compete with. As far as his actual look, though, it is dead on. Anyway, I am going to break this in 2 halves, so I hope you like that. I'm going to make a little video clip, edit it in, do some magic with that, and that way we can have 2 videos because it took me so long to do this. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I've been through a rough time lately, and doing these kind of things gets me through it, and having this. And once again, I don't want to say I dislike it. I do like this. This is awesome. But there is that one glaring issue, and also the hands not really being. Why wouldn't you give a specific lightsaber hand, right hand, when you have 2 or 3 left ones? I don't know, But this one works. This works just really well, actually. I wanted to show that, by the way. His finger is on the activation switch, so that works perfectly. Um, I will never say anything bad usually, unless it's really a bad figure. But I would say just take a look at what I showed you. You decide for yourself, but please let me know down below. And I see you in the next video. And of course, may the dark side of the Force be with you. Hey everybody, I'm doing yet another edited in video. I'm sorry about this, but I just had to show you this after I got done. Remember, with tax, this is $84.99, and if you have to spend on shipping, you spend almost $100 for this. Okay, and they said this is the most realistic Vader ever. Well, okay. First off, I want to show you the hands. They're going to come up in the picture part of the video, so let me go ahead and just show you. You get, again, real close, you get a left hand like that. That's the one left lightsaber. For some reason, you get a lot of left hands. The right hand, this is the only right one that will hold the lightsaber, I believe. And it's also his Force choke one. So it doubles. Sorry about my finger. That stuff has been working. Okay, so then you get a left pointer. Now, these do not articulate. I'd like to point that again. These do not move. They do not articulate. The ball joint does, so you can kind of angle them, but you can't angle the wrists themselves. You have a left fist. You have a right. You have a left fist and a right fist. Okay. You have another right fist. One of the right fist, excuse me, is slightly open, or left fist slightly open, so it holds a lightsaber. And then this one is the one that holds, that you plug this into the. To be honest, it looks like something from Krypton, from, you know, like when the original Christopher Reeve Superman, where he's put in there to shot off to, you know, the baby part. That's what reminds me of that. Then you have a right-handed. Oh, that is it. That's all you get with that. And then it comes with a right pointer finger, and I don't. That really, it's just a pointer finger. And then the left one, it comes with a left splayed hand, not a right, but a left kind of splayed hand you can use to block. Here's the other problem. There's two other things I need to show you. I'm sorry, I hate to do this, but they do not go in hardly at all. What happens when you push this in? The rubber up here pushes back and bunches, even when you hold it, and you have to jam it all the way. And once you get that ball to where the, you know, the joint is right here in the wrist, it's built up. The rubber is built up, pushes back, and shoots them off. I've been taking pictures for the last hour, and that's what's been happening. They just literally shoot off. They do not snap. I mean, you can push them. You can really jam them in, and they will get in. But the articulation is just, I mean, it's really rough. And then here's something else. Remember, this is the most realistic Vader ever. Take a look. He's got shin guards. That's basically shin pads, whatever you call them. Take a look. Vader had solid black boots. They went all the way around, and his shoes too. This is rubber. Now the light makes it look a little more silvery than it actually is. It's great. It's the same rubber as the suit. I mean, it does. They did change the mold a bit, so it looks, you know, a little thicker. Looks like a boot. But if you think about it, that, is not any Darth Vader ever in the movies or anywhere that had that particular look to it. I hate to say that, and not only that, I can push it in. It's hollow back here. Look, see that? See how hollow? I'm going to go ahead and put this at the end and just say, my recommendation is wait till it goes on discount. Deep discount. Half off at least. Just take a look at the SH Fig Arts videos. Again, I'll say it. The Mafex ones I have a whole Darth Vader list. I buy every Darth Vader ever made. HyperReal. The most realistic one ever made. The most accurate. You tell me. It's a great experiment with the endoskeleton, but the accessories, the hands, aren't that great. There's no wrist articulation. It's just all in. You can kind of move the gauntlet. I've tried every which way. I think I have to loosen up the rubber suit without tearing it in order to get both hands to crisscross over so he can hold the blade in both hands. I'll try and take an image like that. I could not get his arms over it yet. I'll probably hold him in that pose and let it loosen. Hopefully the rubber will loosen and then I can do it. Now this, of course, could be that just the one I got. Somebody out there might have gotten the great ones and I might have gotten a bad one. But this is my experience with it. I love Darth Vader. I love Star Wars. I love all this stuff. I love Hasbro stuff usually. 40th anniversary, I put as being one of the best ever. But I just want to let you know, this is $85 if you get with free shipping. And I just want to show you that. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm sorry for adding time to the video, but I thought it was important to point that out. Thank you. Bye.